Okay, we will go ahead and get started. Naomi, a very hard-fought but tough loss out there today. Just what are some of the takeaways from today's match?
I don't really have any right now.
It's all good. A few questions, please, in English. Can you raise your hand?
Hi, Carlos Cromer from Reuters. What was the problem with your hand at some point in when you got it taped? Did that bother you during the game?
Well, since Rome, I've had like blisters on my hands. I think it's like from the friction of clay because I don't have blisters on any other surface. So yeah, I was kind of used to it because I also had to ask for the physio in Rome.
Hi Naomi, what do you think made the difference in the end today? It was pretty close.
I think she was probably more aggressive or something. I feel like that's a mistake that I've made the past two matches, and it's something that I'm trying to fix. But also, yeah, I mean, it was a tough match, so.
Hey Naomi, tough luck. I know all losses stink, but are they harder now than they used to be?
Of course.
Yeah.
Question to your right.
Why is that? I guess.
This guy's crazy, man. Why do you ask these type of questions?
I mean,
She's trying to come back.
I think as time goes on, I feel like I should be doing better. But also, I kind of talked about this before, maybe a couple years ago or maybe recently, I'm not sure, but I hate disappointing people. So,
Okay.
like, even with Patrick, I was thinking this just now, but like, he goes from working with like the greatest player ever to like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Sorry for cursing. I hope I don't get fined. But
We just do one more English question before Japanese.
Just one more.
You want to take a minute?
Ah, bless her. Oh, my Naomi. You see, this is the problem. You see, some careers require 110% focus. Okay, there's a reason why Venus and Serena Williams, well, one of them never got married at all, and the other one left it very late to get married and have children. That's why they won so many. Venus, let's not even talk about Serena because we all know who Serena is. Venus won, I think, 7 titles. I think she won 5 Wimbledons and 2 US Opens, something like that. And she never got married. This girl, Naomi, brilliant player, but she's gone away and she's got married to a rapper, okay, at the age of maybe 20. Her boyfriend was a rapper. I don't know if they're still together. I'm not even bothered about going into her personal life right now. And all the distraction that comes with rappers and the volatility that comes with that type of being associated with somebody that lives that type of lifestyle. There is a cost to it. And then she's had a baby. I don't know how Naomi should be less than 25 years old. At the start of her career, I think she's won 4 slams, 2 Australian Open titles, and 2 US Open titles. And she was number 1 in the world. And people had big expectations of her that she would win as much as Venus, like 7, 8 slams. Nobody can win as much as Serena, but at least Venus, 7, 8, 9, maybe, because she was quite young when she started winning, but it never come to pass. But I think overall, she's had a brilliant career. She's won 4 slams and she's been number 1 in the world. What else do you want? Not everyone can be Serena Williams. And a woman is essentially different after childbirth, physically. In any way, shape, or form that you want to define it, a woman is essentially different after childbirth. So I think she needs to embrace what she already has, count her blessings, name them one by one, and forget about what she does. Because this whole idea of coming back, when women come back after childbirth, they're playing for a different reason. They're playing to prove a point. Okay, not to convince themselves that they can do sports, but they're playing to prove a point to themselves that, or to the world rather, that they can that a woman with child, a mother can still be active in sports. It's not the same. It's not really possible. Serena, as great as she is, she tried it. She failed at the last hurdle. I think she played three Grand Slam finals after she came back from childbirth. She couldn't win any of them. She couldn't cross that last line, that last hurdle. She couldn't jump over it. It's just too much of a jump. It's too much of a hurdle. I mean, even as great as Serena Williams was, and she was chasing that final 24th Grand Slam, but she got stuck on 23. Do you know what I mean? You can't, women are built differently, and they have to go through a process to become a mother and to finally complete their existence as a woman, have a child. You know what I'm saying? And when a woman does that, she is physically and essentially different from a girl, and it's not the same. Naomi is never going to win another slam. Why is she still playing? I think it's time to retire. So I'll be saying to Rihanna, I'll be saying to Naomi, Naomi Osaka, as much as we love you, we've enjoyed watching you play. We've enjoyed your blistering ground strokes and tantalizing serve. But it's time to just count your blessings, name them, just be satisfied with what you've got. There's nothing else to achieve. No, you can't win 20 slams anyway. No one can. Not for a woman. What Serena does it's like doing a Mike Tyson. You can't do it again. It's not possible. You're not going to have that in our lifetime. Maybe in 50, 100 years' time, you might have someone else that would do that. But not right now. She's won 4 slams. She ain't never going to win clay. Her game is not suited to clay. And Wimbledon, I don't think she's ever going to win Wimbledon. So what is she fighting for? She's won 2 of her home slams, 2 US Opens. She's won 2 Australian Opens. Call it a day. Call it a day, Naomi. You're suffering too much and you don't need to suffer in public view. It's one thing suffering at home where nobody can watch you, but when you're suffering in full view of your fans, like she said, she don't like to disappoint people, then we have a situation where she's suffering not just for herself, she's also suffering for her fans. And that can be dangerous. I hope she has some people around her to help her get through this and make this final decision. It's like a drunk old boxer, punch drunk, that doesn't know when to retire. This is the time to retire. Keep your dignity, Naomi, and retire right now. Thank you, guys. See you in the next episode. Right, there you go.